I love going out for a nice cycle in the evenings. You know what I was thinking? Wouldn't it be nice if I could use this bike for something other than just getting round to the shops and back? I was thinking we might try and use this bike to generate electricity. So how are we going to turn my bike into an electricity generator? Well, if you want to generate electricity, the first thing you should always do is try and get yourself an electric motor. So here's the electric motor that we're going to use for this project. Now, if you want to try and recreate this, you can get an old motor out of loads of different electrical equipment. Anything that spins needs a motor, so you could salvage one from something you're not using anymore. Now, but why am I using an electric motor if I want to generate electricity? Well, you might remember from some of my earlier videos that I mentioned that if you run a motor in reverse, you can generate electricity. Okay? So that is, instead of connecting a battery to make it spin, you make it spin and connect it to whatever you want to power. So you get electricity from it. So how are we going to make it spin? Well, this device here is called a turbo trainer. It's for people who want to practice their cycling at home or get a little bit of exercise at home. You connect your bike up here and the back wheel sits right on here. So that means when we pedal the bike, it's going to make this spin. Now, we did a little bit of welding out in the workshop earlier and we made this little collar here, and it just connects the output from this to our motor. So that means, woohoo, we can just cycle and rub it against this and this will spin and electricity will be generated at these wires. So, job done, right? Unfortunately not. We need the right type of electricity if we want to power some devices that you'd normally plug into the wall. So in order to figure out what we need, we're going to have to look at a few other bits. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a power meter. Now this will tell us how much voltage, current, and power we're getting from our generator. And this is very important because we need to know how much we're generating. But the problem is we're going to go at all sorts of different speeds. Yeah, we'll be going faster or slower, and different motors will have different characteristics. So the actual power that we're generating is going to vary a lot. That's when these two devices come in. This is called a bridge rectifier. It's a bit weird looking, but it's just going to take this three-phase power here and it's going to turn it into DC, which is a type of electricity that's quite useful. But once again, it's going to have voltages that are going to jump all over the place. It might be too high, it might be too low, and the electrical appliances you plug in need very specific voltages. They're used to getting exactly what they need. So this little machine here, yeah, this is called a step-down converter. And this will take any voltage you put into it. You might put in 20, 40, 50, 60, and it turns it into exactly 12 volts. So no matter how fast or how slow you're going or what the story is, it's going to put out 12 volts, okay? So that's great. 12 volts, we can use that to power loads of stuff. 12 volts is what comes from the little power connection in your car. And that's where this next part comes in. What about if you want to run off something that would plug into the wall? Well, this here will take our 12 volts, yeah, that we're getting from here, and it will change it into what we get from the wall. Any idea what that is? 230 volts AC. AC means alternating current. It's a type of current that we get from the wall. So that means if we connect all this up together and we get on, we start pedaling, we should be able to plug in here and power stuff that you would plug into the wall. Now, we're going to be limited by how fast I can pedal, so we'll see what we can power. We'll start with small stuff and we'll work our way up. So let's put it all together and get that bike on. So now we have everything all connected up and we have the bike mounted in place. So we can see here that when I turn the wheel of the bike, it's going to turn the motor round and round. That motor goes to our bridge rectifier, and then we have a long cable going to the handlebars. I've mounted the power meter here so I can keep an eye on how many watts I'm generating while I'm pedaling. Okay, so I'm on my trusty steed here. We're all connected up and we've connected to this 8-watt light bulb. So let's see if we can light up this 8-watt light bulb with human power. Let's go. Ah, we did it. Yeah, the meter says 9 watts. We're drawing 9 watts here. This is lighting up really nicely. And I can keep this up all day. Woo! Hardly takes any effort at all. And I can enjoy this lovely life. Okay, let's try something bigger. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to see if I can make a lovely refreshing smoothie using this blender connected up in the same way. It's going to need a lot more wattage, but I'll see if I can do it. Okay. It's spinning. It's, oh my God, it's harder to cycle. Yes, it's spinning. Come on. Come on. It's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Yes, yes. We got it. Okay, banana. Yes. Pear. Banana. Oh my God. 140 watts. 150 watts. Whoa. Woo. Whew. 150 watts. And I have almost a full smoothie. Let's see if I can finish it off here. Oh, it's so difficult to pedal. It's like I'm going up a giant hill. Whew. Oh my God, come on. Yes, here we go, now we got it. Yes, oh my God. It's so hard to pedal. There's so much resistance. Yes, I'm at 160 watts. 160 watts. Oh, and here we go. 160 watts we got to. And we made a lovely, refreshing smoothie. Easy. Okay, and to finish up, we thought we'd try something special on this lovely, warm winter's evening. Let's see if it'll work. Yes! Yes! Woo-hoo! It's effortless! Effortless! Ah! Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Whoa! Oh, Jesus, the chain came off.